Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with California Fresh Fruit Magazine, reporting to you from the headquarters of the California Blueberry Commission, and I'm here with Executive Director Alex Ott to give an update on the current state of the blueberry industry here in California. What's going on with the crop this year?
Well, it's definitely been a mixed bag so far this year. We've had some weather events that took place earlier this spring with the freeze, and we're now starting to see a little bit of those effects throughout the season. Normally at this time we're tracking fairly well, but unfortunately we're about 5 million pounds down from our anticipated goal, and as a result of the freeze. So a lot of challenges heading our way. We're not seeing the large peak that we typically see in a season. So we believe that based on the data that we're starting to see, it's going to be one of those very mellow trickling in of crops that's coming in. The other challenge that we have too is because of the cool weather, it's delayed a lot of the fruit as well. So like I said, we're seeing a mixed bag of A, is the fruit there, and B, a little bit of a delay of the fruit itself.
Right, and so what's going on in some of those other states that might be impacting?
Well, you know, as they say, somebody else's misery is somebody else's, happiness. But unfortunately, we're seeing effects all throughout the United States. Georgia has just announced that they have a really bad crop this year because of a freeze that took place there. We are seeing Washington fruit possibly coming on here in a couple of weeks. Oregon also looking at coming on. So the big concern is having a lot of fruit at the same time because of the weather events that have taken place. One of the biggest challenges is if we're delayed and other states are early, you start to get a little bit of a pile up of fruit. Other is if it's cool up there, everything is delayed. So we're going to see right now a really mixed bag. We've not been in this position before of having all the fruit come on off at the same time, while at the same time seeing a lot of lost fruit due to weather events.
Well, and how is this going to impact prices?
That's also going to be up in the air as well. I wish I could speak on price, but unfortunately right now it's you can't change the law of supply and demand, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that shapes up. But hopefully the consumers, still go out there and purchase those blueberries, and make sure that we're still providing a good and quality product for the consumer.
Great. Well, thank you, Alex. For those of you that don't know, Alex is now unfortunately leaving the blueberry industry and some of the other roles that he's taken on in the past, moving to Texas to serve the pecan industry. So we're really going to miss him. But we have got a new person coming to replace.
Yes, yeah. Todd Sanders has been with the California Apple Commission and Blueberry Commission and the California Olive Committee for several years. He's been with the Apple Commission for 13 years and been with us since we've been managing both blueberries and olives for the last 10. So we're very excited to have a nice smooth transition, and he'll just keep the train going and everything running really smooth. So very excited to have him come on board and just continue to improve on the success that all three commodities have seen.
Great. Well, thank you, Alex, and best of luck in your move. And read more about this in California Fresh Fruit Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.